Greetings everyone, and welcome to Coffee Black News, where you get your refill of everything Star Trek. I'm your host, Captain G, and I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that like button and comment in the comment section to let us know what you think of this recent Star Trek news. I'm going to go ahead and introduce my co-host, the emergency host hologram. Computer, activate the EHH.
Please state the nature of the hosting emergency.
No emergency, it's just time for a Star Trek news program. Unfortunately, we have some tragic news. This week, Robert Orci, the writer-producer behind the late 2000s reboots of Star Trek and Transformers, died on Tuesday in his Los Angeles home from kidney complications. Orci was 51 years old. Orci's contributions to the Star Trek franchise include writing and producing credits for the Kelvin Universe trilogy of films, as well as writing for the Star Trek video game, also set in the same universe as the films.
This past weekend, William Shatner revealed at the Vancouver Fan Expo that he's been approached about a new Star Trek show that's in development. Shatner said, and I quote, "I have been asked to come back as Kirk so many times. If Kirk is going to come back, it has to mean something. But I was so impressed by this writer, so I said, let's talk after I'm done in Vancouver." A few months back, fans were ecstatic over the incredible success of the Unification short film depicting Shatner's reappearance as James T. Kirk, and his statements leave a lot of questions about his possible return to the franchise, as well as what the series in development could be. Drop a comment and tell us what you think the new series might be, and if you'd like to see Shatner return. This week, the company FanHome announced a special update on their Star Trek Starship Collection subscriptions and single orders. As reported earlier by Trek Central, FanHome is set to reactivate their Star Trek Starship Collection subscriptions, and those new subscriptions will officially be reopened on March 10th.
Additionally, FanHome also released a first look at the next couple of ships that will be added to their collection: the USS Dauntless from Star Trek Prodigy, and the USS Excelsior from Star Trek Picard. I personally cannot wait to get my hands on the USS Dauntless. A Star Trek Voyager omnibus is coming this fall. The book contains the following previously released stories: Seven's Reckoning, Mirrors and Smoke, and two short stories, The Wildman Maneuver and The Swift Spoke. The trade paperback will have 152 pages with cover art by Jake Bartok. The omnibus is expected to be released in September 2025.
This week, Master Replicas announced their launching of the Starship Library, an exciting new collection that combines die-cast models with reference books to provide an in-depth guide to the ships of Star Trek. The models are made of die-cast and ABS resin, and are between 4 and 5 inches long. The models are based on the original VFX models that were used on the shows and movies, and have been carefully painted to ensure a high level of accuracy. Each model is accompanied by a 48-page book that provides an in-universe profile, annotated views, and an in-depth article about the ship's origins, exploring how and why it was created, illustrated with production artwork. The book is designed to slide into the base to create a miniature display. The idea is that the collection will be extensive and cover every era of Star Trek. The first 3 ships are the Enterprise from Star Trek Strange New Worlds, the Enterprise from the 2009 Star Trek movie, and the USS Cerritos. The models will start shipping this July. The long-awaited audio drama titled Star Trek Khan finally has its lead actors unveil. The drama is based on a story by Wrath of Khan director Nicholas Meyer and will be arriving later this year. Well-renowned writers Kirsten Beyer and David Mack will serve as the writers for the audio series. The series will also feature the voices of Naveen Andrews as Khan and Ren Schmidt as Marla McGivers.
This week, Star Trek The Cruise 8 set sail on a 7-day cruise. The event in particular was monumental as it was in celebration of Star Trek Voyager's 30th anniversary. The guest list in particular was very star-studded and contained most of the original cast from Voyager. The ship set sail on an opening ceremony showcasing cast members including Robert Picardo, Jerry Ryan, Tim Russ, Robert Duncan McNeil, Garrett Wong, Ethan Phillips, and many other special guests. Also scheduled on the cruise was Kate Mulgrew, who had boarded the cruise on the 26th, after having appeared at her red carpet event for her upcoming Apple TV Plus series, Dope Thief. The cruise had many amazing decorations and themes, most of which were exclusively inspired by Star Trek Voyager. Now personally, I was really hoping some major reveals about future Trek projects would trickle out of this event, especially from the upcoming Starfleet Academy series. But at the cruise's launch, Robert Picardo was quick to shoot down that possibility, as fans recall him announcing to the crowd, "I can't wait to not tell you anything about Starfleet Academy." This has been Captain G of Coffee Black News with your refill of everything Star Trek. Thanks for watching, take care, live long and prosper.
You know the great thing about having your own bar? What? You can have a drink with all of your friends on the Star Trek cruise. All right, it's on me. No, it's not.